Alright, I'm pretty conflicted here because I never expected to like the vehicle this much. But after driving it and playing with all the features and really spending some time with it, I absolutely love the 2020 Kia Telluride. And let me tell you why. Need some caffeine for this one. So, the Kia Telluride. Did a video on it a while back when it was introduced, before it hit dealerships here in the US, and kind of went over some of the features. And obviously from doing that research and even talking about it in the video, I already knew it was something I'd be interested in looking at. But anyway, the point is, I looked at the Kia Telluride just because I was interested in it. It's a brand new vehicle, and I think from the outside it looks really nice, and I wanted to see it in person because all I'd seen is photos and videos. So seeing it in person absolutely blew my mind. And getting to drive it and sit in it and feel the quality, play with the features, honestly, it was an amazing vehicle. So for those of you out there who are mildly interested in it or who aren't interested in it, or just if you're in the market for an SUV, go drive it, go see it, go sit in it, go spend some time with it. If you're anything like me and what you look for in a vehicle, it will blow your mind. And the best thing of all, I looked at an SX Prestige, fully loaded, all the bells and whistles, and it was like $45,000 before any negotiation or discounts. It was like, I think it's like 47, discounted to 45. But that price is amazing. You look at what you get in the new generation of Ford Explorer or a Dodge Durango, a Jeep Grand Cherokee, other American SUVs, what you get for $45,000, $48,000, $50,000 has nothing on this vehicle in terms of size, quality of materials, overall first impressions of build quality. Obviously we don't know long-term reliability yet, brand new vehicle. Also the looks of the exterior, which is very subjective, but to me, a very good looking SUV. The demo that the dealership had was actually a dark moss. It's a really dark green color you've probably seen in a lot of the ads or photos of it. It actually looks really nice in person, nice metallic flakes to it. I would actually really consider going with that color too. But if you can't tell already, I didn't buy that vehicle. So what turned me away from it? Why did I not get it? Honestly, for me, it's because I, at the end of the day, can't give up the segment or the idea of performance. And what really is hard for someone who's interested in performance SUV right now is the prices. Performance SUVs and SUVs in general have gotten so expensive in the last couple of years, but this growing and now in demand segment of these performance SUVs, it's just getting ridiculous in price. A new generation Ford Explorer ST, which has better performance, better platform than the Sport I have now, I get that. But that price is now $60,000. That's like 12 grand more than what the Ford Explorer Sport is. It's getting kind of ridiculous, and to me, that ST is not a $60,000 vehicle, in my opinion. So that's why I'm looking at other options when I'm looking to upgrade here. But what makes it really hard, and why I actually have been considering and thinking about, do I really need a performance SUV, is how much I really liked this Telluride. The way it drove, the quality of the Napa leather in the SX Prestige trim, the sound system, actually the new infotainment system is really cool. You can have like 3 different apps up there, the 360 camera, like all the tech built into it just was so smooth and so nice, and so it just wasn't gimmicky like it is on so many vehicles now. It really felt integrated and thought out in terms of how it worked with the interior layout and the overall look of the vehicle. It all felt thought out rather than tacking on these features as an afterthought like we see in so many vehicles now. Another issue that I, as well as a lot of people, have with Kia is we still associate the name with what Kia was 15 years ago. The budget automaker that frankly didn't make that great of cars. But boy, has that ever changed. And if you don't believe me, go look at one of their new vehicles. Go look at a new Sorento, a new Telluride, a new Stinger, the new Forte. Just any of their new vehicles, and I promise you it will change your perception of Kia. And that is exactly what Kia needs. They're playing the patient game. They're offering amazing vehicles with amazing value, and over time they know that's going to change their reputation. And they are really doing some amazing things. So I don't know, I encourage anyone in the SUV market to go look at this vehicle. I think it's an absolute great choice, but for me, myself, and on this channel, you're not going to see it because I cannot give up performance. And the thing is, the Telluride isn't all that slow. It's a NAV6, which sounds decent engine tone. It's just a V6, but it sounds okay. 292 horsepower is reasonably quick, a nice quick 8-speed transmission. Even the 0-60 time is respectable for a vehicle of this size. It's in the low 7-second range. But my two issues are, it's a front-wheel drive based platform like my Explorer, which normally in normal driving has 100% of the torque going to the front wheels, and it can send up to 35% to the rear is where it maxes out, which is not ideal for me and is not exactly what I'm looking for. But the biggest turnoff for me is that it's an NA V6, which means for someone like me who wants to be able to modify their vehicle and customize it, there's very limited upgrades that you can do to add power to an NA vehicle that's also cheap. So for now, the Kia Telluride's out of the picture, but there's still a fairly significant part of me that hopes that Kia will soon come out with a Telluride SX Turbo, like they did for like the Optima, for example, and they put the twin turbo 3-liter V6 that's in the Kia Stinger into the Telluride. Makes 365 horsepower, 350 some pound-feet of torque, and that might be able to change my mind. It would still be a front-wheel drive based platform, which may be tough, but having that engine in there, it could truly be a more of a performance SUV, and that to me would be very, very interesting. So Kia, I really hope you do that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this maybe makes you rethink the Kia Telluride, makes you want to go look at it, or is helpful for someone who's in the market. So make sure you hit that like button, get subscribed, and I will see you in the next video.